Hey you guys, so welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to take another Amazon wig and kind of do something different with it. So if this is your first time coming over to the channel, thank y'all so much for stopping by today and clicking on this video. So I bring videos a couple times a week and I would love to have you guys over here on my channel. So take your time after watching this video, look around and see what you like. I do have a couple playlists over here, so I'm sure it will be something that you would like. So I'm going to go ahead on and just get right into the video today. So today I have another wig that comes from an Amazon seller, and I had a couple of these wigs. So if you have not caught the ones I did last week sometimes, I'll definitely link those below. I've been getting like a couple different wigs in the same type style but different colors, and so I just wanted to kind of throw them out there as something that you could play with. So with that being said, the wig that we have today is going to be a pink wig. And as you probably saw from the thumbnail, we are going to be doing Doja Cat. Now, I love her in this pink hair. I remember the first time that I saw her in that pink hair with the waves and the crimps, and I thought, ugh, girl, bring the fire, because it was just everything. And so I always remember just loving it. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this inexpensive Amazon wig and I'm going to attempt to create that. Now, I didn't want the hair to be too long. The one that I have is a little bit shorter, so we'll see, but the color is, to me, is dead on, and we're going to see what we can do with this wig. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I don't have any makeup on. I am just going to go in and just do my eyes. Originally, I wasn't going to put on much makeup. I was just going to like go with my skin and maybe do a bronzer or something, but I decided to go ahead and put some on. Now, I'll tell you, I do not do wings very well. She always wears really pretty wings. Her makeup artist does a great job on them. I feel like mine always go down. Hers obviously goes up. So, yeah, I just feel like I never get that right. So, my whole point here is just to get that dark look behind my lash. Now her lashes, I always say look longer to me, but they're not like real fluffy. So I did use these ones here. These are some of my favorite ones. I will leave a link in the description box below for a review on these. I did review them on my channel. You get them off of Amazon. And they are great lash. They last time after time. So what I'm doing is just trying to get that out some, and once I get it out where I want to get it to, then I'm going to work on my brows. So as far as her brows, if you look, they kind of like start off not real thick in the front, but I have brows, so there's no way I can shave mine to make them look like that. So all I'm doing is just tracing them and just kind of cleaning them up a little bit. I do need to go and get them done. So now we're going in doing some color correction. As you can see, I'm just doing around my mouth and underneath my eyes just a little bit. Like I said, I decided to go ahead and put makeup on after I did my eyes, which if I had done it before, I would have done my makeup first and then did my eyes. So let's go ahead and continue. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on and rubbing it in. As y'all know, you do not need much of that Pro Concealer. Once you put that on, you just need a little bit and rub it in. So I'm going in with some of my foundation that I'm using there. I want to say that's my Maybelline, or that's my Fit Me. I think that's my Fit Me. And I'm using that, and I'm just going in and I'm just using my sponge, and literally I just put a little bit on, just enough to give me an even complexion. I've been in the sun a lot lately and I am very sunburned, as you can see. So I put a little bit of that on, and we're going to go ahead on and get that in. Now once I put that on, I will go back over with just a teeny bit of Fenty. I like the Fenty. I think that the Fenty always, no matter what I use, I always feel like the Fenty brightens up it just a little bit. So I will go in and put some of that on. That's what you see me doing here. That's on my brush, literally just a dab or so of it, and it goes a long way. Now as you can see, I didn't go all the way up to my hairline because I'm going to put on the wig, and I don't want to have to be dealing with getting the foundation off. So as you see, after I buff that face, it comes out pretty smooth, and the complexion is very luminous. I like the Fenty for that. It just gives me that nice glow. I'm always feeling it. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter. Now I'll tell you, this here is also a concealer, but it is from Sephora, and I've been using it lately. I like it a lot. I will have to leave it below what the color of it is, but I've been using it like as a highlighter on top, and it's almost the same color as my foundation, so it blends in. It just gives me just a little bit of glow underneath, and I like that. Not too much, just something, you know, just something a little bit there, not too much. So anyway, after I get done doing that, I'm gonna go in. This is where I made my mistake at, you guys. Like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So I went in, and usually if I don't want to put on eyeshadow or anything, I'll just go in with this stick concealer by e.l.f. and then I'll give myself a little bit of light underneath my eyes, or right underneath there, and that kind of like brightens it up. And then I'll go ahead and put on my eyeshadow. But the deal here was I'd already put on that black eyeliner, so some of that kind of smudged in it. I end up cleaning it up and making it work. You know how we know how to do what it do. And so that's what I'm doing there, because I'm like, I usually don't put on eyeliner that thick, if I even put any on, because I feel like my lashes are good enough. So as you see, I'm going in underneath, just cleaning up again, and I'm going to put on a little bit of highlighter underneath there. Like I said, that's the same stuff that I used before. I'm just putting a little bit under there because I felt like that I did get run, excuse me, from the eye pencil. For lips, all I did is a brown liner and then some lip gloss from CoverGirl, and then I did a LA Colors like a mauve pink, and that's all I did there to get that lip. I think all in all, the look came out very natural and simple, and as close to hers as I could possibly get. The next thing is to get into the hair. So it comes from AISI Queen. I work with them all the time. The reason I like this wig and wanted to try it, even though it looks like the same style as the other wigs, is because it came with some lace. So that way I could show you guys one that has a little bit of lace on the front. Okay. Now I do think it's still a skin top, but it just has lace, so I figure I may be able to do a lift or something in the front. So this is the color, and like I said, when I saw it, I immediately thought about Doja Cat. And inside you do get combs. You get nice combs. You get 3 combs, 1 in the back and 2 on the sides, each side that is. I hope I can get a good look with this hair. It's very bright, and we don't have to dye anything, you know, like a 613 or something like that. So that's nice. About 2 inches apart. It is kind of shiny, but I think that that's okay because of the color. The color's bright. I mean, I seriously wanted it for this color. And then, like I said, you get the waves in here like that as well. So yeah, I'm going to cut the lace off on it. I want you guys to be able to see that. That's the parting area. So as you guys can see, the wig is shorter and it is cut in on the sides. Now I'm going to take the lace off. I'm going to go through some pros and cons while I'm talking to you guys just a little bit here. As you see, I'm plucking the front of it. I wanted to be able to get some of that thickness off where the part is. It is kind of thick in the front where that part starts at, where it touches your forehead. So I'm going to go ahead on and pull some of that out. After I do that, then I'm going to go in and spray down some of that lace. It's not much lace in the front. And then I'm going to go in and take out a couple pieces so that I can swoop it back in the front like hers is. And that around the hairline. I'm going to cut it. I made them real thin. Now, I will say I did have a little bit of a hard time getting them to lay down. The hair is soft and everything. I just felt like I couldn't get it down. So I used some Gorilla Snot. Usually I use mousse, but I went in with the Gorilla Snot and I kind of was trying to get it down. I got one side down, I feel like, better than the other. I was trying to get them to be symmetrical, and I don't know, I guess that was a problem that I was having. I did end up getting a little bit of makeup, even though I tried to leave some of my makeup off of my forehead onto the pink. So if you do that, you can go in with some alcohol to get it off. So I did get it swooped back into, you know, my edges where it goes in at, and that is kind of how hers is. Again, this is a synthetic wig. I'm sure hers is human hair, and that's why it looks, you know, so well. So this here, it did go back after I sprayed it and then pulled the hair obviously over it. Like I said, I feel like one side was back more than the other. I'm going to go in and give it some lift. So I sprayed underneath, and then I used my blow dryer under there because I didn't want to comb the curls out, but I did want to give it some lift. All in all, I think it came out and it's passable or whatever for, like I said, a night out with the girls or something like that. This is a final look, and to me it's super cute. So this is pretty much the final look for it, and I think that the hair is really pretty. It definitely gives a Doja Cat vibe. The color is to me on point. Is definitely the pink color that she wore in this picture, and I just think it's really pretty. The hair is a bit shiny, but if you want, you can put some dry shampoo on there. It doesn't look to me, it doesn't look too crazy. Obviously it should be a little bit of shine because you're gonna want some, as far as so that the color can look good and it's not like a dull, since it is a pastel pink, like a brighter pink. So I think that the tips of it is nice. I don't really have many cons. Obviously the parting area, you know, isn't the best. I didn't go in and put powder in it because I was like too scared and thought that I was going to ruin the parting area. I will do that because I know someone might want me to do that. So I'll go in and do it. Hopefully if it doesn't come out right, I can just wipe it out or something. But I think it's super, super cute. It's definitely a cute, fun look for a night out. Excuse me. Let me try to find the smallest brush that I have, maybe to get into here and get some scalpage going on. So that's a little something. I'm not putting too much more in there. Like I said, I think it's a great cosplay wig, or it's a great just wig to wear out for the night, where, you know, no one's like in your business. Maybe you just going out to party or just for a cute look, something like that. I think it's definitely fits the bill for something like that. All these wigs that look like this are pretty much made from different companies, and you know, you can play with them and do what you want with them as far as making them have a look. I think obviously this one here would probably be better in a number 1, 2, 4, 1B, like a natural color, because you do get that lace in the front, so you can cut that off. The sides sit back a little bit, so you do have to kind of work with that. But otherwise, like I said, I think that for the look I was going for, to get some Doja Cat hair, I think it helped, you know, with that look. So this will complete my quick review for today. Thank you guys for dropping by the channel. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to return subscribers in YouTube, babes. Hey girl, hey, how y'all doing? Hope everything is going good for you. If you guys decide to share this video or any of my videos or any social media platform, don't forget to tag me in it. Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. The name is Beautiebymark. I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in my next video. Bye.